All right, so here it is, man. Basically, I submitted one of my films to Stock, which is the horror convention here in London, Ontario, every year, and one of my movies, Spiral Scratch, was selected to play there, but due to COVID, the fucking festival was canceled, or the convention was canceled, and I was like, man, that fucking sucks. That's a bummer. But Grindhouse Releasing, all right, they fucking, with their grand power, got Evil Dead in rotation for the drive-ins again. So Evil Dead is making its rounds all around the fucking North America. It came through London, man, and it was fucking awesome. And the thing that made it even sweeter was my short film played in between Evil Dead in pieces. All right, on the fucking big screen, under the stars, in the fucking clouds of reefer smoke that were fucking chimneying out of my mouth. And when I seen my name that fucking big, piss came out. I was like, holy, I was beside myself, man. But this is the hall. Like, matter of fact, the hall takes place at the drive-in, shot by my buddy Kevin. But I do want to point out, I did end up buying 2 more movies that I want to show first. I picked these up from the Vinegar Syndrome table because there was a few tables. Odyssey Records had a table. There was a lady selling a bunch of like crafts. One of the dudes from Rabbit Dog Films was there selling a bunch of stuff. But I picked up The Killing Kind, which just looks crazy. And the guy kind of sold me because he was like, you know, these slipcover ones, like they go and like they're fucking in pot, like you never see them again. And I'm like, I'm not usually big for the slipcovers, but these are just too fucking nice. Like, this is a rat. I don't even really fucking remember. He told me what the movie was about, but I kind of forget. I'll have to check these out and I'll make videos about them. But there's The Killing Kind. And then we got Psychic Killer by Raymond Danton. And this movie just looks nuts. Alright, so now to the drive-in. So here we are at the Grindhouse Releasing. They're putting out Evil Dead in pieces. It's making the rounds right now. Well, Evil Dead is making the rounds across like drive-ins all across North America. And the Mustang drive-in, which is our hometown drive-in, was lucky enough to be a part of this. But they're going to be playing pieces with it. And the fucking crazy thing about this shit is, in between the 2 movies, one of my short films is going to play. So I got an 1/8 of fucking weed and a pack of blunts. And I got my beautiful girl with me, and we're gonna have a good time, so.
There was me, Alex, and 3 of my mans, all supposed to meet at the Corova Milk Bar. The Corova Milk Bar couldn't afford its liquor license, so it sold milk plus drink rum, or Synthemesque. It would sharpen you up for a bit of the old ultra-violence, which plagued our minds for the evening. And so, kiddies, death for all. Right.
Can't take my mask.
Yeah,
No, I
you
can't. Can I?
Yeah, you can take your mask off. You can take your mask off for now.
I'm by my car.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're rolling?
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, something monumental has happened today. We've actually found some good fucking movies in the wild. We're not really in the wild because we're in like a pretty like niche thing. Like right now, it's Grindhouse Releasing in association with Stock. They're gonna be playing The Evil Dead and Pieces. Insane double feature. And I gotta plug my own shit again. One of my films is gonna be playing here tonight. I can't fucking wait. But we did buy some movies, and the first one is like one of these tartan Asian extreme films, which I got a few of. I think I got R Point, which I don't even know if I watched it or not. But this one's called Tell Me Something, and it's directed by. Fuck's it directed by Yoon Hoon Chang. Not familiar with his shit, but we'll check it out. The other tartan one is Acacia. How the fuck would you say that, Kev? Acacia. And there's another tartan one, and it's directed by Park Ki-hein. And it's got like a creepy kid up in a tree, and that's all I need to know that this movie's gonna be fucked up. It even says understated creeper of a ghost story, so we'll see what that's about. This is one that I got because it just looks trippy and it's got Peter Cushing in it, and I love Peter Cushing, especially Peter Cushing films that take place in modern time. Like, you know, a lot of his movies took place in the 50s, but when it was, a lot of his movies took place like, they were period pieces, so there'd be like fucking castles and shit, but the movies where there was like cars and, you know, it was modern time, they were always piqued my interest. So This one's gonna be dope. It's got Joan Collins in it as well. Who's Joan Collins? Because I can recognize that name. Is that chick from like the red carpet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or she does the books and movies.
Yeah, isn't she like got like the raspy voice?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Ninja the Violent Sorcerer. Never fucking heard of this at all. It's directed by Bruce Lambert.
Oh, that's Pray for Death.
Isn't that the guy from Raiden? Wasn't Raiden Bruce Lambert?
Christopher Lambert.
Christopher Lambert. It looks decent.
She's got Sho Kosugi.
Yeah, Sho Kosugi, who's also in
Pray for Death.
Pray for Death. I don't think he's in this one.
Enter
right?
the Ninja.
No, that's not him.
That's Sho Kosugi's eyes.
Maybe they're just fucking around taking the taking the art. They're known to do that. Black Christmas, Bob Clark. Fucking amazing film. It's a Christmas movie. This movie scared the shit out of me and scared the shit out of my brother especially because anything to do with like that point of view kind of stuff, like they were doing that. They did the point of view shit in this movie before Halloween. Am I right? Yeah.
It was actually technically the first slasher and Canadian.
Yeah, and Canadian. Yeah, Bob Clark is Canadian. And the cool thing everybody points out with this, Bob Clark also did Christmas Story, which is like the other quintessential
and
Christmas.
Porky's.
And Porky's. I don't think I've ever seen Porky's.
Oh.
Day of the Dead, because I don't have it on tape, which is an atrocity, but I had to get that. And finally, we got Tales from the Crypt, which is another Peter Cushing film here, but this is an anthology film. Of course, it's based on the EC comics and all that shit from the 50s, and I'm stoked to have this on tape. So that's the haul.
Cool.
Now I'm gonna smoke a blunt and wait for these fucking movies to start. Yeah, that was dope. It was really something, man, because I had seen my movies screen at, say, school, and even at Shockstock on a much smaller screen, and even at school in an auditorium. But to see it at the fucking drive-in that I went to when I was a kid, I've been going to this drive-in my whole goddamn life, and just to see my name on it blew me fucking away, man. So I appreciate everybody for supporting the movies and all that stuff. Everybody that's part of Team Bluntzillavideo, Kayla, Nick, my dad, Fur, Mike, everyone that's been a part of them, man. You guys are fucking dope. So, yeah. It wasn't just the movies that they played. It wasn't just the fact that Evil Dead in Pieces played. The Beyond was one of the trailers. Fulci, that was the first trailer. I Drink Your Blood was one of the trailers. Cannibal Holocaust, the Blob remake, like the list goes on. Mother of Tears, like they just played so many goddamn good trailers and other short films. Like it was so goddamn cool, man. And my buddy Kevin also worked on one of the other films that played, so that was cool. But yeah, man. So definitely big shout out to Shockstock, Grindhouse Releasing, Grim Bros, Vagrancy Films, like everybody involved in all that shit. My fucking hat is off to you guys, because you guys are doing shit that is life-changing to me, because that's something I'll never fucking forget. Like, the people that were there that may or may not have been paying attention to my short film, they have no idea what was happening in that car, in my head. Like, I'm sitting beside my girlfriend, like, we worked on this movie together, and now we're watching it, man. Like, it was some shit, man. I'm telling you, like, I've never experienced the feeling of seeing, like, when you see your name floating in the fucking sky, essentially, with the logos, like, floating in the sky. Man, I'm telling you, it was crazy. It was fucking crazy shit, man. So, I appreciate everybody for watching. Check out the Facebook page. Link will be in the description. And, yeah, adios.
Who else is here?
There's nobody here.
I can feel a presence. Somebody else is in here.
I drink your blood. The law of the jungle. Eat or be eaten. These film cans tell what happened to the Americans who journeyed into the Amazon to shoot a documentary.